The following program was paid for by Southern American Media. Fox 30 WGBC invites you to the talk of all the towns in East Mississippi and West Alabama. Welcome to Mornings with Scotty Ray and Candace.
And good morning from Scotty Ray and Candace. You're going to have to come on over here and see me. Look at there. There you are. Yeah, we got something off. The camera done moved.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be all right, though.
Yeah, we'll get all the kinks worked out eventually.
Yeah, it's been a morning of ghost. There's no other way to word this. It's little things that just happened that I don't know how they happened and how they went wrong. But we're getting there.
Yeah, we might need to scoot over a little bit more.
I can't go any further.
I might be over at the wall in a minute. I don't know.
We'll move the camera here in just a second and see what we can do.
Yeah.
Again, we want to remind everybody that there is severe weather in store. Coming up in just a little bit, the director, the head honcho there of Lima is going to join us to tell us all about what's going on, what they're expecting with severe weather in the Meridian area. He's all geared up for this. This is what they live for.
I don't like bad weather.
Spent all year planning, getting training, and now it comes into use. And it is there to protect you.
That's right.
This ain't play stuff. This is the real deal.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the evening of bad weather.
Now, this happened just a few moments ago. We were telling everybody that everything was till about 4 a.m. The National Weather Service has moved that up a little bit and changed that now until, let me show you this last post that we got from the National Weather Service. They've extended that till 6 p.m. now.
6 a.m.?
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 a.m.,
Yeah, a.m., p.m., almost the same thing.
Yeah.
But this will begin this afternoon, 4 o'clock-ish, and then just steadily get worse as the evening progresses. So y'all be ready for this.
I always hate that nighttime bad
Can't
weather
see it, can you?
you can't see what's going on. So.
It's like sneaking in the house and somebody hitting you with a skillet. You didn't see it coming, or a shoe.
Yeah.
Y'all be careful is what we're trying to tell you at the end of the day. I joke around a lot, but this is serious. Long track tornadoes could be with this. Yeah. We'll get into details of this on the way here in just a little while. We had an overnight fire. We need prayers for a family in our area that have lost everything. The American Red Cross was called out earlier this morning to the scene. And as we pull this up, let me show you this. This is where this happened in Meridian. There was a structure fire on 22nd Avenue, right along there, just north of 20th. Everybody got out safely, but the home was messed up there. Now, we did get another fire a moment ago, and it ended up being just smoke. Let me look here and give you that address because I was asking all about it. This was on the 900 block of 30th Avenue. Fortunately, nothing major happened there, Candace.
Good.
You know, I have to give kudos to folks that help people when things go wrong. Because it's almost that they see the worst of the worst all the time, the bad things that are thrown at people in life. Wesley House, we'll talk about that in a minute. They see a lot of tragedy is what I'm trying to get out.
Yeah. And
to be able to still help people and have a good optimistic look, it's got to be hard. Yeah. It's like firemen that respond to fires. You know, you see it.
Yeah. But thank goodness there are organizations like that can help people. Because, you know, when people lose everything,
yeah.
I mean, I've never been there, but I hope to goodness I don't ever have to do that. But we need to help other people. We do. So whatever we can do.
It's like Randy Travis when he sang that song, The Reasons I Cheat. He was at the end of his rope there, and he just had to give up and just tell why he did it. Yeah. She's a nag. And that's what he said. I end up in a bar, and next thing you know, it's too late.
Oh, Lord. But we never know when it is going to be one of us. So
no, you don't.
It's a good thing that we do have people to help.
Now, let's discuss this. Of all the things that go on, when you go to bed at night, keep them handy or wear them. It doesn't hurt. Hard sole shoes like work boots. If a tornado were to strike your home, it's going to be nails everywhere. You don't need a soft tennis shoe on to where you step out and it goes through your shoe sole. So wear something, some boots or things of that nature, something leather that's hard. Also, keep handy football helmets, bicycle helmets, or motorcycle helmets, because when you get thrown in a tornado, your head injury is what 90% of the people die from. Every now and then you get a puncture wound, but it's the head area that takes that trauma, and you'll lose your life. We don't want that to happen to you.
No, we don't. But, you know, if you are in a mobile home or a structure that is not safe from being in a tornado, you need to go to a safer place. Or
I even-
have a plan to go to a safer place.
Like you spend the night with somebody who your mother has a tornado room.
She does. She has a shelter. Yeah,
What do you call it?
underground
I'm
tornado
blank.
shelter.
Yeah. So it's a
Storm shelter.
good idea. Storm shelter. Yeah, we couldn't get it out.
I don't know. I look for words all the time. You have to complete my sentences. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't doing no good either.
But yeah, I do not. I just don't like bad weather, and just have a plan. Don't wait till the last minute and try to get out, because it
Yeah.
could be in the middle of the night.
Spend the night that somebody that's got one. Do that. Just kind of pile up, and you'll be okay.
Right. Charge up your flashlights or get batteries for your flashlights or whatever you need to do.
Cell phones.
You never know. Yeah, cell phones. Get your cell phones charged up.
Because the is that a word? Likability? Is that a word? Or did I just I just made a word, y'all.
The external power source.
Likelihood.
That power will go out is pretty strong. Boy, I'm gonna think of another word to come up with here in a minute. So that's some of the things that we're working on. Here in a moment, as we get near Christmas time. Christmas time is always near and dear to everybody.
Yes.
You help those that are less fortunate. We got a group of guys, and probably you go, well, do what? Yeah, we're going to tell you about that. Some bikers that are really helping out some kids, and they brought along the Wesley House with them this morning. We're going to talk to them in just a moment. Y'all stay close with us, and we'll get into this here in just a moment and tell you more about it. If you've got an outdoorsman on your Christmas list, make sure to drop into Garrett's. Quality pocket knives with the latest fishing gear of rod and reels. Maybe it's a new set of binoculars or a new scope. With one of the largest selection of firearms, you're sure to find the one you need. Protect your investment. Come by for a quick look. It's all at Garrett's, 3505 8th Street, your Christmas headquarters.
On this field, as on the gridiron, each inch is fought for and marked by sweat. Each inch taken through disciplined training. With a Kubota L2501 tackling each inch in the trenches, whether those inches are measured here or here, all adding up to yards. For each yard, Kubota measures victory, and the touchdown is Parrish Tractor. Here, we're much more than a tractor store.
Have a sleigh full of fun this season with gifts and accessories from Al's Garden and Gift. The spirit of Christmas shines in the Christmas shop, themed trees, snow globes, nativity sets, and more. Gourmet foods, gift baskets, and certificates are perfect for holiday parties and gifts. Homes will be merry and bright with a custom wreath or centerpiece. Add color outdoors with beautiful blooming winter flowers, and it's the perfect time to plant fruit trees and shrubs too. Charm and beauty await your home. Merry Christmas from Al's Garden and Gift.
And welcome back with Scotty Ray and Candace. We did do a little bit of adjusting there. I think
that was a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll work on that next time.
Yeah.
As we mentioned last night, there was a huge line in Meridian. Folks were everywhere.
It really was.
Let's look at this picture here. This is what they came to see last night. Look at that. The big train made its debut in Meridian last night.
It was
Almost a
pretty.
tank.
It was a lot. I'm sure it was a lot of excited kids. We were excited until we got there, and the line was so long. And I was like, I hate to stand in line.
I can see that.
I hate it.
I bet you're impatient.
I am when it comes to long lines. I just don't want to stand out there because it looked like it was going to take a couple of hours to get through the line. So we left. We didn't
She ain't
stay.
welcome back at Dollywood, y'all.
We left and we thought we'll just go kill some time and we'll come back because I think it was supposed to be later,
Right.
And when we got there, they had already shut it down because they said that the line started to die down, so they went ahead and shut it down.
So Candace didn't get to see it.
I was disappointed.
I'm surprised
for
you
my
just take a
kids.
flashlight and go on out there.
Yeah. Well, I started to say plug it back up.
Is it
So
true?
can
that-
you plug it back up for just about 5 minutes?
Odie was telling me a rumor, and I always like to, when you're in this headline news business, what we do now, you go straight to the source to find out if there's any truth to it. So I got to ask you, this was a rumor that's floating around about you. We just have to know.
Oh, okay.
Is it true that when you went to the Dixie Stampede, you brought along your own forks there instead of eating like everybody else with your hands on the chicken?
Well, Scotty Ray, I've never been to the Dixie Stampede,
Don't
but
tell it,
don't put
sister.
it past me because I probably will bring my own fork.
You really need to
Yeah,
go.
I probably will.
Now, unfortunately, they.
I don't go that far. No, I will say I always ask for
Like
a straw
Elvis's
for
mama.
my cup because I'm not drinking out of the side of a cup that everybody else is drinking.
Well, we'll back up now. You're not doing what now?
I just don't. I don't know.
You like in a
That's
restaurant,
just
you
a
won't
thing.
drink out of a cup?
I don't like to. I just like to have a straw.
Well,
I don't know what the difference in that and eating off silverware.
Well, that was my next question.
Yeah,
How do you know
It's
that they
just-
got back there and scrubbed it good?
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Even if you get the little silverware in the package, what if somebody's thumb touched it?
Thank you, Scotty Ray.
I'm just trying to plant
now
these
I'll be
ideas.
bringing my own plastic forks and stuff. No, but when I go
daughter
stay in a
does that.
hotel, which I hate to do,
Yeah.
but when I do that, I have to take my own sheets, my own pillow. I can't do it.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't know. That's one reason why now we have a camper.
Bless your heart. This girl's got some. What's the word? Y'all think of a word? Hey, let's let our special guest come in and help us out. What's the word that I'm looking for here?
Have y'all noticed they gang up on me?
It's a phobia.
Yeah.
It's a phobia.
It
of
is,
sorts.
and it's a major phobia for me. Like, if you take your
Germophobia.
sheets off in a hotel and look at that,
I've never had the urge to
you
do
don't want to
that.
take Scotty Ray. Don't
That's one of my dog words. right
put
there.
a black light on. And then
Oh,
everything on a
yeah.
black light when
I
everything
try-
lights up.
I try not to carry one with me very often, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
I can see that purse that she tucks around has all these black lights and chemicals and black gloves to wear. As we mentioned, something neat is going on in the Meridian area. Y'all are here to help kids. That's what it's all about. This is Bikers United for Kids Christmas.
That's correct.
Tell us, of course, you're with the Wesley House today.
That's correct.
You the pastor there? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm a pastor in the United Methodist Church, and my appointment is I've got the Saysville Church out south of town, but I'm also appointed to serve at the Wesley House.
Right.
And so all the things we talk about preaching on Sunday to help the poor or to feed the hungry, we do that. And then of course, the bikers have just done an awesome job at helping us to do that. And so we're real proud to have this association of the Bikers United for Children and helping kids out through the Wesley House. And so it's just been a great team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So,
Y'all have really gone above and beyond to do this for kids. I had somebody text me saying I need to check a sound check on that. We're going to have a few issues from here and there. Have an echo somewhere in the room. But y'all started this how far back?
12 years ago.
Wow.
This will be our 12th run, consecutive run that we've done this. We've always supported Wesley House from the beginning. And it's something that was established by some bikers, preacher Kenneth Owens, and one of our old friends, that was Steve from Hilton Garden Inn. And this year there's been a change. We normally stage out at the Hilton Garden Inn Conference Center. We have lost that venue, so now we're staging out of the Hampton Inn, just right on the corner there behind the Shell station there. We're going to have, as usual, have our coffee, biscuits, bacon, sausage. Terry Wells, the manager of Hampton, she goes out of her way to help us with that. Anybody doing on this run knows you're going to get food when you start, you're going to get food when you end. And one thing it's going to cost you is a new unwrapped toy. We're looking for toys for the age of 2 to 12. You can bring them the day of the event. Costs nothing, just a new unwrapped toy. Or you can at any time bring toys that matter to any one of our drop-off boxes that we have. We have them at Happy Smiles, Johnson Dodge, Hotel Restaurant Supply, Circle Steel, Rock and Roll Tattoo, College Park United Methodist Church, Quality Paint and Body, and Interstate Exxon as the drop-off points.
Several locations in town to do that.
Yes, it is. The only reason why this has been so successful is because of our community. And we owe everything to them. You know, we are merely just a mouthpiece and try to instruct this, but it's really the community that comes out, the biker community and the community as a whole is what makes this successful.
and they're not shy about other folks to participate,
Right.
inviting folks to participate. And it's just a good time. Gathering, seeing the bikes, meeting the people in the morning, biscuits and coffee. And then once we're at College Park, the chili is always good. There's always plenty of food. And then they have auctions and raffles and door prizes. And And that's just a good time.
And again, all it costs you is one new unwrapped toy.
Do that.
Yeah, you get fed twice, and plus you get to go on a escort ride through downtown. We'll be leaving out of Hampton Inn, and then we're going through town and end up at College Park United Methodist Church.
Now, let me ask this. Y'all got a bunch of different bikers that are in this. Each one has their own name. Y'all kind of all come together. You know, a lot of times you think of it being scary being around a biker. I think that has always been put into America. Be scared of those guys.
Yeah, they watch Gangland too much.
Yeah.
Anybody that gets around us, Kenneth Owen, he's the one who helped start this. And he got it firsthand. We got introduced to him several years back, and under an unfortunate event, but that's what introduced that church to us bikers. And about the second or third hour in, they said, "Hey, these guys are pretty cool." And that's pretty well this started at. And everybody says, "Hey, these are big, burly, ugly bikers. They really got hard to go." And so, you know, we started this 12 years ago. We are a nonprofit organization, 501c. So everything that we get donated, monetary or toys, goes directly to the Wesley House.
That's a good deal. And how long have we got before all this is due?
The day of the event is going to be December 10th. Registration starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast is served there. Kickstand up at 1. Gives us plenty of time to get in there and mingle, like Brother David said, and socialize, and then get your breakfast, and then we'll start the escort. And again, we'll end up at the College Park United Methodist Church for chili soups, cornbreads, desserts, and those that have never done that, that is an awesome piece. This has a variety of all kind of flavors, soups, and whatever. It's a great day, it really is.
We're looking forward to it.
And I want to put a shout out too for anybody with children that's in need. Our sign up for the toys is going to be through the 9th of December. So you got to bring your information in with your bills and your income and stuff like that. But if you want to get your children signed up to receive toys, we're doing that through December 9th. And, with all that the bikers do to help, with the toys that are brought, the funds that are raised that help us to get toys that we need, but they're also going to help. We have another program that we do through our Child Advocacy Center for children who are in foster care. And we've already got those names from our CPS workers and such. So any of those that don't get adopted this year, bikers are going to help pick up the rest of that. So they're coming through big time for us. Big time.
I think that's a wonderful thing because there's so many kids that wouldn't have Christmas if it wasn't for people like y'all. Yeah.
And I hear frequently from folks who say, when I was a child, older folk, and when I was a child, that the Wesley House had helped us out. And so keeping that tradition, and now that tradition to work with the bikers and all the rest of the sources that help us make that happen. The bikers happens to be probably our biggest help at this time of the year. So, and that's the whole idea of the community centers, that it's the community coming together, as DK said.
It's a wonderful thing. Thank y'all so much.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
I'd like to take the time to mention a couple of our sponsors, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Some of our platinum sponsors we got is Davidson Hauling, Max Truck Service, Joe down there. He helps us out every year. Wade Automotive, he come on board this year. He come on strong this year. And we got Happy Smiles, part of our platinum sponsorship this year. It's kind of a new level we started this year, and it's worked out great. I said this couldn't be successful without our community, but I can't leave out all of our many sponsors. From anything as low as $5 to $500. They really helped us every year. A lot of our sponsors we have is sponsors we've had all 12 years, and I want to take this time to thank all of our sponsors, because without them, of course, it wouldn't be near as big.
Well, thank y'all so much, and we'll speak with Odie here in just a few moments as we continue our morning. We'll be right back with more coming up
Have you been in an auto accident? Call Will Parker. Get the help you deserve. Call Will Parker. Don't settle for less and know your rights. Call Will Parker. Call or go online at parkerfirm.net. Call
Christmas cheer to you this year. And don't forget to order your Christmas centerpiece today. A great way to light up your table. They have hand-painted ornaments brought in from Poland, and they make great Christmas gifts and heirlooms. They carry the complete line of Satterfield pottery, and that's made in Oxford, Mississippi. And don't forget about the fresh wreaths and garlands that are available. Order yours now. Honeysuckles, 2626 North Hill Street. Gifts for the holiday season. And welcome back, Scotty Ray and Candace, as we start this Tuesday morning. And again, the threat of severe weather is in the air. There's no doubt about that as we watch everything closely. And let's pull up a few of these maps of what we're looking at. I want to be clear about what we have so that you'll know the absolute latest as we head to Meridian Honda radar. And this is what we're looking at. All of this red zone is a level 4. Now, this peach, is that what you call that?
Yeah.
We'll call it a peach color, is a level 3. Now let's zoom in on this and let you know exactly where you live and what is in relation to this. Western Lauderdale County is under this 4. Eastern is a 3. You'll have 70-mile-an-hour winds here, 80-mile-an-hour winds here. Not much difference. This is where we're expecting, anywhere in this red area, more tornadic activity, long-track tornadoes.
Yeah.
That can stay on the ground and stay there for a very, very long time is what we're looking at. Let's look at this, turn on some locations where you'll kind of know where the lines are of what happens. Now, you see over here in Uniontown, Alabama, just east of Demopolis, that's a level 2. As you go from Demopolis to Livingston, Alabama, over to LU or UWA now, that is a level 3. Then when you get right up here, we come on up here to NAS Meridian. Just east of there becomes a level 4. We follow this down all the way out past Cotton Gin on Highway 45. This comes in, goes out to the Ag Center, and then just kind of cuts right across to where the big church is, the Evangel Temple. We'll cut across at Greg's Fireworks, across right here. This is going to be Arundel Road in this area here as you get into Plant Sweat, where it runs down, and you take that shortcut back in here to Clarkdale, and then over to Dunn's Falls. Now, as you'll see, it's very little of Clark County you'd have to be right there on the corner to be in this. Most of Clark County is going to be this 3, and they're also under a major flood watch as we look at this aerial flood watch already as we'll watch this storm as it comes about. More rain expected there. Now, all of Newton County, y'all see this? Every bit of Neshoba County back to Forest, Carthage, as we go northward, Kosciuszko, if you're watching there, Louisville, and most of Noxubee County. This is going to be out here by Mahana Bridge, back west across the county, even taking in the city of Columbus, all of Stark Vegas. If you've got kids, I urge this. Be in touch with your kids. Make sure that they understand when this weather comes where to go in Starkville, because they may not.
I have a daughter there. Yeah.
You can call her.
Yeah.
Say, come home. Amory. Now, this will cut shy right up here at Verona, just south of Tupelo is where the line is, south of Pontotoc, and then cut back to the Mississippi Delta all the way across down to Vicksburg, taking into this. Natchez is kind of where it all begins when you back out and look at that. So this is definitely a Mississippi storm without a shadow of a doubt. It could be ugly before the night is over, and we don't want anyone hurt. We want you to be on top of this and know what's out there.
Right. I'm not looking forward to this. I really hate it. I hate bad weather. I panic. I'm a panicker.
More than welcome to come over and stay in the control room all night if you'd like to. Just give updates.
Yeah. You have the storm shelter right downstairs.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing for you
can
now.
sleep there.
Yeah.
I'm being generous here.
Yeah. I'd be up in there and you'd be wondering, where's Candace? She's in the storm shelter.
Now, with this, as we start looking at the language of what is being said from the National Weather Service, and again, this will update as the day progresses because we've already seen some of this already today as they moved it from ending at 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. They're using moderate risk, which is a level 4. And as we said, we don't really know why that is not a stronger word used for that. I think it needs to be.
Moderate, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
This means significant weather, tornadic supercells. Odie, make your way over here to a microphone. Let's talk about some supercells and what you've seen. strong tornadoes. Some possibly will be. You still get. Odie, let me see. Can you?
It's a bright, sunshiny day. Here we go. I might look better if we do it like this, but.
Yeah, and for some reason. Okay, we have a major issue.
Notice that one.
Yeah. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Let
You
me.
know sign language, Scotty.
No, let's see.
It's gonna get bad.
I don't know.
This system has tanked. Is what's happened. Let's just put it on.
It's making this noise. I have my sound off.
There we got something there.